Hello and welcome to the Little Joe Show. Tonight we're going to do something a little bit different because, I sprained my hand. And I must have done it pretty badly because it's still not healed up after Saturday. So anyway, what I thought I'd do today is show you guys some of the books that I've collected over the years that have helped form my playing style. I've always been a big believer in books, in going into books and learning things, not just going to lessons or getting on YouTube or any of that. Of course, when I was first starting out, all we had was in-person learning or books. So, I'm just going to show you a few of the books that I really like. And the first one is, I guess you would call this a bootleg copy that I got from a friend of mine. And there it is. It's just copies of Mel Bay Presents Lightning Hopkins. And this book is really hard to find now. I tried to get an original copy of it and wanted a bunch of money for it. So I didn't end up doing that. And the next one is one by Oak Publications. In fact, I think the next two are by Oak Publications. And these are books that I picked up in Hagerstown, Maryland at a library sale back in, I don't want to say it was 1992 or 93. Anyway, the first one is The Flat Picker's Guitar Guide. And this is a great book. It's by Jerry Silverman. And it really goes into some of the old-time styles of flat picking. Kind of like the Carter family and stuff like that. So I really like this book. And this one's still available out there. You can still get this book. It's really cool. It's just got a bunch of neat old songs in it. It's got a section of guitar chords. And then my favorite book of all time I'm going to show you next. And it's one that you can see is deeply used. And I got it at the same library sale. And this one is called Masters of Instrumental Blues Guitar, which I think I've talked about before. This is a great book. This book's by a guy named Donald Garwood. And look at the price on the front, $2.95. Been around a while. It's another Oak Publications, and I believe you can still get this online. Really great book. The next one's one that I just got last year, and it's just become one of my favorite books, and that's Reverend Gary Davis Blues Guitar. It's a great book. It's got a lot of things. It's by Stephen Grossman. It's a real good look at his guitar style. I just really like that. Because just to let you know a secret, I'm trying to get my finger style without the slide game up. And then another book, of course, by Stephen Grossman. This is the Complete Country Blues Songbook, I think it's called. No, Guitar Book. And it's great because it is just chock full of country blues transcriptions from Stephen Grossman. Woody Mann's got another one out too, and I have it somewhere. The thing about Woody Mann's is, like, Stephen Grossman's is fantastic, and he goes through a lot of different things. It's really cool, and it's got a lot of songs I'd never heard of or heard anybody play, and Woody Mann's is like that too. Now, the next one is one that's for 8-string C6 lap steel, and it's Mastering the Lap Steel Guitar. I really love this by Rob Haynes. Now, I've taken information out of this book and really put it towards my slide guitar playing as well. And I'm not telling you to run out and buy it, but once you figure out what's going on the lap steel, you can take some of that and put it over to your slide guitar. Now, another book that I really like, and I got this about 2 years ago, is Clawhammer Banjo by Ken Perlman. It's really a great book. It's got so many songs. When I first started with Clawhammer Banjo, I sat and I thought, how can I find all these songs that these guys are playing? Like, I'd get on YouTube. By the time I got to Clawhammer Banjo, YouTube was rolling, just a couple years ago. And you find them for going to the players, and this is one of those books chock full of those songs. And Ken Perlman is a well-known clawhammer player. And then finally, well, this isn't finally, I've got 2 more books to show you, and these are just books that I've read that I love. This one's called Music in the Air Somewhere. It's a great book. It's by Aaron Marshall, and it's a book about old-time musicians in West Virginia, you know? And it's just really great because you can, and it even came with a CD. I got this book probably, 15 years ago. It came with a CD. And it's recordings of these old-time players. You know, a lot of fiddle players, some banjo, really cool old stuff. And you get to hear them playing and being all relaxed. So if you get a chance to check out that book, Music in the Air Somewhere, or if like other books, like I know there's a book out now about the DC blues scene. It's been out a few years called Sweet Bitter Blues. Man, that's a fantastic book too. So this is one of my favorites. And then lastly, this comes from my younger days. I got this back in the 90s. Yeah, and you'll know when you see it. Let me see here. Henry Rollins, Get in the Van. I loved this book because it's basically his memoir of some of his time with Black Flag and all that good stuff. And he's a good writer, interesting guy. So anyway, there they are, guys. And I'm sorry there's no lesson this week, but like I said, I can't even play. Now, if you're over on Patreon, I'm going to transcribe a couple of my lessons that I've got in the lesson series and put tabs to them for you and release them over on Patreon with the tablature. And if anybody out there is interested in that, one of them's called The Jackknife Slide of Mance Lipscomb. And I haven't chosen the other one for tomorrow yet. But if anybody's interested, Patreon memberships are only $1. I'll put a link in the description of the video for tonight. If you're interested in my newsletter, just hit me up at slideguitar71@gmail.com. Guys, I will see you Friday, hopefully with a quick lick. But if not, I will have something. All right, have a great week, everybody.